Hi again. Very happy Vapor here. I want to share with you something interesting that I've been working on for the last little while. My first e-cigarette is of course green smoke, as you know. I'm very happy with green smoke, but there comes a time. Yeah, I still recommend green smoke for anyone who wants to switch from tobacco cigarettes to electronic cigarettes, because it works really well. It works in a vast majority of cases for my friends. So I'm very happy. But there comes a time when you get bored. You get bored with, first of all, the flavors. They only have 7 flavors, out of which only 3 are tobacco flavors. So the chances are you will start refilling green smoke cartomizers with different juices. I recommend Health Cabin, but you might find other juices closer depending on where you're located. So that's great, but after a while you're going to be seeing things, you're going to be seeing terms like clearomizer or a mod or that kind of stuff, and you're going to start looking at, okay, what else is there? Can I make the experience better? Okay, I'm completely switched over to the electronic cigarettes now. How can I enjoy it more? So you start looking at things, but the problem is that there is nothing out there that's directly compatible with green smoke. So now you've made a large investment in the green smoke kit, in the batteries, the cartomizers obviously, but they're just a maintenance item like gas in your car. And now you're going, okay, what do I do now? Do I switch systems? Do I stay with green smoke? And the answer is, you can actually do both. You don't have to throw out your green smoke equipment in order to switch to a more open system. So, first of all, to begin with, green smoke is based on 808D2 standard. Okay, here is a green smoke battery. There is a related standard 808D1, which green smoke is not really compatible with. You can use a D1 cartomizer on the green smoke battery, but not the other way around. So you can't go buy a cheap D1 battery and use it. But thankfully, I'll show you a solution to that. First, I want to show you 510. The 510, Joytech 510, is a much more open system. It's probably the most accepted standard right now. So 808D1 does have some interesting parts for it, but all of those are also available for 510, and 510 has a whole bunch of other stuff that is also available. So 510, you can have, for example, here's a clearomizer, you can have different batteries, you can have much bigger cartomizers. This one is 2.3 mil. The cartomizers, of course, if you like, you can have variable voltage batteries like this one. If you want to vape at up to 4.2 volts, for example, you have all kinds of mods, all kinds of stuff. And I've been busy gathering some of that stuff. Yeah, there is mods. Okay, here is a mod that allows me to keep 3.5 mils of liquid. Yeah, manual batteries, automatic batteries, pretty batteries like the one with an engraved dragon. So all kinds of wonderful stuff that you can start experimenting with. The problem is, well, first of all, obviously it all costs money, and second, so what do you do with your green smoke stuff? Well, cartomizers, I suggest you keep, refill. You still have the batteries, you still have the cartomizers. They are very portable, I don't think that's wasted money. But if you just want to keep the battery, for example, and you don't want to buy cartomizers anymore from green smoke, you're tired of the whole thing. Okay, so finish what you have. If you go to Health Cabin, look for adapters. They do have a very nice adapter. It's about $1 or $1.50, which allows you to convert an 808, either D1 or D2, it doesn't matter, it's 808, to use 510 cartomizers. So here's a green smoke battery with that adapter, and let's take something, let's take something outrageous, a very large cartomizer from 510, and as ridiculous as it looks, it works. Okay, so obviously you're going to be limited by the voltage of the battery, but it'll be very usable, and you can have, for example, a green smoke battery with a clearomizer as well, if that's what you want to do. Okay, so now that you have basically a beginning of a 510 system, you can continue experimenting with more juices, with different equipment. If you at some point decide, well, the battery is any battery is going to die, that includes green smoke batteries, so you can slowly transition over to 510 as time goes by. For example, here we go, here is another example, a 510 cartomizer with a green smoke battery. Here we go, just as compact a unit as the green smoke itself, with its own native cartomizer. Works just as well as any other 510 system. So gradual transition from green smoke, for example, into 510, which is a much more open system and allows you more choices. Enjoy, have fun, and so far this is the best path forward that I've seen for people who started with green smoke and successfully switched to electronic cigarettes and are wondering what to do now, and did I really waste this time and this money? The answer is no, you did not waste the time or the money. It's all still here. Okay, good luck and enjoy.